Hey everyone, it's the 4Gun Guy. Something I've been wanting to talk about, and I've got my buddy Tim here, so I asked him to help me out with it. You're at a match, you're the RO, or you're just watching, right? You're close by, but this is specifically if someone says you need to RO this stage. You've got the timer in your hand. Hopefully someone else is doing the score. Shooter goes down. He's sending rounds downrange. And all of a sudden, this is what happens.
And let's
closes the bolt.
Let's make sure, because someone will probably notice the bolt is closed while we're sitting here. There is an empty case in the chamber. We both verified it, so that's why the bolt closed. We loaded it for this video only. There's no live round in this chamber.
Right. Okay. And the rifle's facing downrange, so we're good.
So no one thinks we're...
So you're the RO, you're timing it. He goes to break a shot.
Break the shot.
Breaks the shot. You hear a click.
Nothing.
Okay. You may hear a click, you may hear a louder click than you usually hear. Now he opens the bolt and ejects the round, and he is gonna chamber another round. But before he does, you should immediately say, "Shooter, cease fire, shooter, cease fire." Why? Well, in a couple of matches I've been at, I've been in the group when someone has tried to chamber that next round and it won't chamber. And they're trying to force that in there and it won't chamber. Luckily, it won't chamber.
Yes.
And we both said luckily when we were talking about this video.
It didn't chamber.
Because what happened was they didn't drop powder in this case, but they had a primer in there. And in their case, the primer ignited, and it was just enough ignition to send that bullet into the lands. When they tried to chamber the next round, it wouldn't chamber because there's a bullet up in there. However, if the bullet goes further than that, and they chamber that next round, you're in for some trouble. Could be trouble up the barrel or trouble right back here at the chamber area. And that could be
ugly.
That could be calling for a medevac, right?
Really quick.
Really quick. So I just wanted to talk about that one really quick. But also, Tim brought up a process that he does when he has, say, a double feed, right? So
yes.
You're out, you're running a stage. Maybe you don't pull the bolt back where you
can short stroke
it.
It'll get stuck. Or sometimes if your mag doesn't sit all the way up into here, or your rounds are pointed down a little bit, you can either get the bolt override or you'll actually pick up two rounds at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you see people all the time, and it's happened to me, you're trying to jam this thing in here and it's not going. And your first thing, if that bolt is not going forward and closing it normally, it should be stopped, take a look. If you see the double thing, for me, all I do, I drop the mag, I keep a spare one right here, and if nothing's stuck, I just drop that one and get my new one and put it in and go. I will deal with this later. I don't care if it falls in the mud, doesn't matter. But if something is stuck in here, you can just tilt it up and hopefully drop what's out. After you drop the mag, get your new mag, stick it in, and then just rock and roll.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, this bit me at 2 matches ago. I was over on the barricade, of the steel barricade over there, and I probably spent 15 seconds screwing with a double feed.
I have done that.
And in my mind, this goes back to another video that Tim and I are doing, or a group of videos on what to think about when stuff goes wrong. But in my mind, what I should have done is exactly what you just did. It would have taken me 5 seconds instead of 15. And I actually timed out on the stage because of that.
But a lot of these lessons are hard learned.
They are.
And that's how I learned mine. I'm digging around with this and burning up time. Well, why would I do that? I have a mag here.
Yes.
And that's my routine. The mag I'm going to shoot with goes in this pocket.
Yeah.
I load with that. This is always a spare.
Yes.
And it's always an AW mag.
Yeah.
They always work.
Yeah.
So any problems, out comes the mag, in goes this one, and on.
Yep.
And I'll deal with whatever happened with that magazine later.
Right.
And then that dovetails into another video, testing your equipment.
Yes.
Because you want to know what magazines work. Some magazines may not work on a stage where the rifle's sitting very low. Some may not like being loaded into.
Right.
So that's what a lot of practice is about. Right. Not so much shooting, but testing your gear.
Yeah.
Because you have to have confidence in your gear, which translates into your mental.
Let's do one on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. Thanks again, Tim, for helping me out with this one.
Happy to help.
And so look, you're ROing, you hear that, remember, just stop the shooter, right? Safety is your main concern here. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching another one. I really appreciate it. And until next time, shoot straight.